Standing Foundation to look after their education, and I will try as much as possible to support them. They are very resilient, and some of them here want to be medical doctors, some want to be lawyers, some want to be accountants, and few of them want to be soldiers. So in fact, one of them, the lady here who 4 days ago said she wants to be a soldier, even the GOC or Mechanized Division, General Saraso has already adopted her and he wants to be her mentor. So we thank General Saraso for being her mentor and he wants to guide her. SSG, who is a medical doctor and the deputy governor, have already volunteered also to guide those that want to be medical doctors. So those that want to be medical doctors are very lucky here because we have an SSG who is a medical and a deputy governor here is also a medical doctor. So you don't have medical. And for those that want to be lawyers, Malay Supermission here. Because we have an SSG who is a medical and a deputy governor here is also a medical doctor. So you don't have medical. And for those that want to be lawyers, Malay Supermission here is one of the most successful lawyers in Nigeria. He's a brilliant lawyer. He's also going to guide you by the grace of God. So you don't have any problem. For those that want to be police, you know, we have CP here, very active. The DSS director is also very active. So all of us, collectively, will guide you by the grace of God. And of course, I've already directed that a lot of renovation and rehabilitation is going on in the community, as well as the school, and even the entire community. Because for me, political community is one of the most peaceful community in Kaduna State. Even when the incident happened, when I met the families, I told them clearly that they should have faith in government, they should believe in our government. By the grace of God, we'll do everything to ensure that our children return back safely. Today, the children are back, all of them. We only lost one of the teachers who is a very, very good man. May his soul rest in peace, Mala Abubakar. Because all the children have really missed him. We missed him. Mala Abubakar was a very, very good man. And he guided the children. He's one of the most active teachers in the school, but we lost him. So may his gentle soul rest in perfect peace. We are going to miss him, and the children are missing him also. This is Isa. Isa is the son of Malam Abubakar who died in captivity. That's the head teacher of Kuriga School. And that is the reason why Kaduna State government have decided to support the family, and all the children of Malam Abubakar will be given scholarship by Kaduna State government to finish their school. We are also supporting the family with 10 million naira because of what they went through. So that is the son. You can see him. His father died in his presence because the father died because of some medical complications. That was why he lost his life. May his soul rest in peace.
So when they begin to, or should we say when they stop using their children in their evil and devilish political power play, maybe we can begin to see them as humans. But for everybody who knows the entire agenda behind this whole thing, using children in this manner could only be that of people who are like inherently evil. And that's who they are. So they've released more terrorists, and their courts are releasing more terrorists even without trial. Somebody said, this country, people are not serious in this country, man. Like, what the hell? releasing terrorists and then, not after proper court trial or investigations that finally sort of clear them that they have no connection with the terrorist. But you went on, collected 1 billion naira, plus almost 600 freed terrorists or terror sympathizers. Man, the terrorists in Nigeria, they hit gold in Nigeria, honestly speaking. And that is only because those who are in there, who are supposed to actually stop this act of terror, are those who are benefiting from it. And at the end of the day, on the lighter, sort of on a good side, he said they are sponsoring, they are giving, I mean, the children are now his children. So he's adopting them and he's going to see to their education. Says something about some of them having mental, sort of a mental problem, after coming back from that trauma. So they were going to get, proper medical help for them. Okay. And then the boy that they claim his father died in the custody, he died in his presence and all that. So he has been adopted too. But it is all politics, all talks and all that. Okay. While the rest of them, after when the camera is off, all right, you are going to see them elsewhere doing what the northern criminal politicians always love them to do, begging. That means after the whole drama, the people that will cash out have cashed out. Those that will cash out billions or millions or hundreds of it, they've done so, and they are plotting for the next one. But what do they do with all of that money? You know Daniel Amokachi? Yeah, Amokachi from Kaduna. The former Nigerian Super Eagles footballer. He made a video of those who queued in front of his house for what is believed the Ramadan Zakat time, where people go on to beg. The needy, they'll go to the house of those who house and beg for alms during Ramadan or, Zakat alms giving. He made a 3-minute video in front of his house, a 4-minute video. I'll show you. All those people who are actually looting Nigeria from northern Nigeria, where are they spending the money? And who are they spending the money on?
Don Allah don annabi ku dubi layi da ake yi na neman abinci. Shinkafa ne ake rabawa 10 kg ake rabawa mai kaman wanda yake da kaman mudu 7 ko 8 shine zai zama 10 kg. Duk wannan layin da kuke gani din nan layin mata ne kawai, banda layin maza. Iya layin mata ne wannan suke bi layi. Duk wannan layin da ka gani banda Allah ba wanda san yawan mutanen da suke layi. Kuma yanzu gudun da ake yi dinnan ana gudu ne za a je a shiga layi. Layin yana can baya daga inda na dauko shi. Ana ta gudu ne yanzu za a je a shiga layi. Ana bi ya kawo security gidan Omakaci a Kaduna. Gidan Omakaci nan ne ake yin wannan abun. Tun da safe karfe 5 aka je wani layin nan. Ana shiga ana fita ana karba. Ana nan da kewa. Ana fita ana shiga ana karba. Suna fita ana shiga ana karba ana fita ana jan layi an sa da 'yan banga da sojoji a bakin gate shine abin da ake yi tun da safe karfe 5 ake wannan layin ana karba ana tafiya sadaka yake yi ka dubi irin wannan abin da yake yi wannan abin da yake don Allah ya biya shi Allah ya biya shi Allah ya samu adanshin sa mu ma Allah ya bamu yanda zamu yi kaman haka Allah ya bamu yanda zamu yi mu ma kaman haka ya fito ya tara kuɗi ya daki kuɗin sa ya sai abinci ana raba mutane ya sa jami'an tsaro a tsare a bilayi kowa ya shiga ya karba wanda ya karba ya tsallaka titi kawai ya je ya abun nan fa duk layin ne daga kwana an yi kwanan gidansa kenan yanzu nan an zo kwana da yake nan duk wancan wani layi ne aka yi kwana sanda aka kuma kure shi ga nan layin wanda suka approaching gidan kenan yanzu nan wanda yake layin nan kan ya kusan shiga shine wanda nan suke zazzanne su ne an kira za su shiga hagan su nan wanda suke zazzanne nan ga nan kofar gidan za a shiga kowa ya shiga ya karbi abunsa ga nan layin maza in guragu ne ba sa layi kawai sun an tara su kawai sai a shiga nan kuma layin maza ne shine nan layin maza ne kun gani jama'a a masa addu'a bukatunsa na alkhairi duka Allah ya biya masa Allah ya cika masa burinsa na alheri wannan duka layin maza ne za ka gani iya ganinka kuma 10 kg ne ake barwa mutane suna karba suna murna suna sa albarka 10 kg ne wannan layin maza ne shi ma ya zo ya yi kwana haka kamar yadda kuka na yi kwanan nan ya yi kwana ne yana tafiya wani waje ya shiga wani layi shi ma wannan layin watakila ina ga sai an kure shi shi ne abin da Allah ya nuna mu a Kaduna haka layin ya yi kwana ha ya zo ƙarshe shi ne abin da ake ciki Allah da ya biya shi Allah ya biya shi kaga wanda suka samu gashi nan sun karba suna farin ciki suna murna suna addu'a suna sa.
Somebody said, is that for one person's house? Of course now. Did you see the corners? Yeah, I was like, the women are supposed to be on the other side because men and women can stay in the same place. It's haram. So the women on the side, the first side, then the men on the other side. Did you see that curve? They are all going into a place to collect a 10 kg bag of rice. Did you see that? Yeah. That is why the criminals in politics will love to keep stealing so that more and more people like that can always come and, they can come around once or twice in a month to come and beg for food. For now, that is under the cover of Ramadan. So you see that crowd that went to one person's house. Do you think if that is how it is all over the world, if you think if that is how it is in America or in the UK or in other advanced democracies all over the world, do you think you will see anybody with genuine money that they will tell you that they made their money genuinely? Do you think anybody that is making their money genuinely, telling you that Allah is blessing them, is the grace of God? People who are really running businesses, that's the way they do business, where they earn legitimate money. Do you think that person can survive feeding people like that every time? Yeah? That's the way they make legit money. Somebody who is working profit and loss business. And not all these ones like, it's the grace of God. See how you take that? It's God. We thank God. God has been very merciful. But you are a corrupt criminal. And that is why the only place you can see something like that is a contraption, the hellhole, called Nigeria, where criminals are your role models. It's not possible. Here you get. There is no country run on freebies. And since the criminals in Nigeria knows that the poorer you are, the more submissive you are going to be. Do you know that? Before I left Nigeria, we had this saying that if you don't get money now, another person behavior, you're going to behave. You want me to tell you about that? Yeah, we have a saying, and I believe they are still saying it in Nigeria today. That is why one of my brothers told me that they are not sure I'm going to make it in life because I am poor. I can't get stubbornness. How can you be poor and be stubborn? How can you be poor and say you want to prove a point? Poor people know they prove points. For being poor alone, for no reason, you go to offend people. You don't understand what, okay. I'll put a break a little bit on what I am saying there. Okay, so I want to tell you this about what poverty does. Okay, number one, if you are a poor person, there are some places that you will go to, and if anything goes missing, you are a suspect. Like it's natural. Even you will suspect yourself. Who could have stolen my phone? You will come to check your body and say, "But you haven't seen this person, though." When you see everybody in the room, you look at yourself. They are looking for phone. You are pressing your body and see if you took somebody's phone. Meanwhile, you did not take anybody's phone. Oh. And suddenly everybody there will just be looking at you like, I say, what? Why is everybody looking at me? I did not take any phone. Oh, come and search me. That is what poverty can do to you. Poverty, which these criminals have sort of codified, they've hacked it, they've weaponized it, and then they will use it against you. So if you are poor, you're not supposed to get opinion. Who won't use your opinion? So you have opinion, you have idea. This is not like practically true, share you get. I'm talking about the way they look down on you when you are poor. You will know now, you will know that you are poor. You know, when you begin to hear the rat in your house, they gossip about you. Look at them. Very foolish, very, very poor people. They are not cooking this evening again. I went to the kitchen, the whole place is very cold. They are not cooking. Very, very poor family. You know that kind of poverty where you go poor, maybe say the rat in your house, they go to gossip about you. So, okay. And when you do like that, they say, hey, leave us alone. No, they pass your what do you call your frustration on us. That kind of poverty level, So poverty is so bad, right? That the criminals in Nigeria that have weaponized it, they have a way around it enough that they want more of you there. The more you are there, the kind of powerful they feel like. So when you are poor, you are a suspect in everywhere, and that is why when anybody if somebody makes you feel like poverty is not a bad thing, it's a very bad thing. You know they get opinion. They will tell you, say you get opinion. Take and become rich. He says, I have an idea. Albany, keep your idea. Use it for yourself. Have you ever been in that situation before? Where there are people everybody they are talking. Then you are like, I have an idea. I have an idea. Use it for yourself. It is poverty. Yes, now, like I'm being serious, but like it may not really show. Sure you get, but they will say, you don't get money, you are poor. You talk, say you get idea. Idea will need. What is that idea in the head of a poor man? Let's be honest. If your idea will look at the brain, how much is your idea? And they'll tell you that if you are a poor man, they advise rich man. Are you all right? He said, but I'm trying to help him. I'm trying to advise him not to say, Papa, why you don't use that idea and make money for yourself? So that was me. We say back in Nigeria then. And then, if you have been out of that space, number one, you will never want to be back there. And number two, when you now see how people within that bracket are being treated by those who are taking advantage of them, it actually hurts more. I say, is that how they treated me when I was in that place? I say, yes, now. Was that? It's like asking your parents, say, Baba, are we that poor when I did that place? We say we are poor, gone. We are very poor, getting gone. In our grace of God, we take care of our mom. Say, yeah, we are very poor. Say, is that why nobody respected us like that? Say, who they respect poor person? Now the poor people, they get the best ideas. But unfortunately, somehow, they just make them poorer. So you have this thing that, poverty that will make people just to hate you. You don't do anything, no. Don't say you do anything, you don't do anything, no. But once you walk in there, they're just like, oh my God. Who is this? What's this? What is this? It is poverty. And there are those who they are like the poverty merchants. They create more and more and dump people inside the basket of poverty. They come to now, they tell you, say, God loves the poor. May God not love me like that. I don't want that kind of love. Tell it. If anybody tell you, say, God loves poor people, tell them, say, well, if they're happy to be, they should go ahead. You don't want that kind of love because it's deceitful. So talking about the criminals who are enjoying that and then keeping everybody in there, I mean, it works for them until you probably choose that you don't want to be that anymore. And that will be a choice. That will be your own choice. Today at Ikeja Airport, for Muritala Mohammed Airport in Lagos, I think. All right. So something happened. And what was that? Ordinary Nigerians, wherever you are, they know where they know their own boundaries. So it's between the Bengadania's son and then KFC in Lagos. That one happened today. Oh no, sorry, it happened yesterday. And they took action today. I don't care. It shall happened. And what happened? They said KFC, that is a KFC outlet that is operating inside the international airport, boldly put a poster on their wall that says no wheelchair allowed. Can you even believe that in this 21st century? But Nigeria is a lawless place where they say they don't care about who you be. They are building buildings right now, like they are having building approvals in all over the place. But when you see some of them, they do not have any of this wheelchair disability access, and they don't care. You don't see where people go to say, are you sure say you know if you walk, or you just like to sit down on top of that wheelchair? A typical Nigerian gatesman will ask you, or doorman will ask you on your wheelchair. I say, are you going to carry the chair inside? Because there is nowhere we don't have you know what I mean? But this one was like people who are already, because I am very sure what transpired today, as much as we all know that discrimination in fact, I've actually covered a few news around that, right? Where Nigerians with disability, they're like ability and disability and all of that kind of campaigns to encourage public buildings in Nigeria to at least modernize and build access for the wheelchair users. Okay. And that never seems to really be a thing until Benga Daniel's disabled son wanted tasty fried chicken or some chicken nugget and chips. I don't know, maybe he was traveling out of Nigeria, or he just came into Nigeria. I don't know. But something transpired inside the restaurant, yeah, inside the KFC. I want shut the KFC down. They don't shut them down now. Airports. Something if you say you. People go talk to you somehow. You go say you're having a. I say they call that thing again. That when somebody says something to you, and you're having a breakdown. No, is it a breakdown? Sometimes all this English, they are just too many. They are recent English. Okay, there's some English words that sort of resonate with what I'm trying to say to you right now before they can make any meaning to you.